Make sure you have your USB flash drive plugged in. We're going to create a scroller object which helps control the path of our spaceship. Once again, watch the video all the way through. Refer to your step-by-step guide. Windows E, go to Colstock Game Dev Space Shooter and double-click on the spaceshooter.capx file. This will open up the project. Go to your layers. Make sure the content layer is unlocked and active. We're going to create a new object, a sprite that we're going to call scroller. Insert. When the crosshair appears, click on the layout. We're going to do something a little bit different here. We are going to use the resize option to create a square that is 50 pixels by 50 pixels. Let's zoom in. We're going to fill our square with 255, 255, 255, which means we're going to make it white. And there it is. Let's set its properties. Let's change its position. The X coordinate is going to be 400. The Y coordinate, 3195. Excellent. Now we're going to make sure that the origin point of our scroller is in the true center of the object. Take a look at the origin point. Make sure the X coordinate is 25 and the Y coordinate is 25 as well. Okay. We're going to look at a different menu tab than we have before. We're going to look at something called the Z order bar. Go to View and choose Z order bar. We're going to drag that and organize it. The Z order bar allows us to control the Z dimension, whether something is above or below something. So take a look at the content layer. Right now the spaceship is above the scroller and the laser's behind it. We want to move it so that the scroller is on the bottom, just like so. Let's add a behavior to the scroller. Scroll down, and we're going to add the bullet behavior. We're going to add one more. Scroll to. Now let's set any properties. We're going to change the speed property of the bullet behavior for the scroller to 75. And let's go ahead and save. Now we need to add some code. So we're going to go to our space event sheet. Let's go to an existing event, the existing on start of layout event. We're going to add an action. Let's click on the scroller, and we're going to set its angle to 270. And let's do one more. Once again, click on the scroller, find the scroll to, set enabled action, and let's make it enabled for its state, and then done. Double check your event sheet. Should look like that. Let's add another event. The scroller is used to control what the spaceship can do. It sets limits for it. So let's create a new event and choose System Compare to Values. We're going to compare the Y position of the spaceship, and we want to know whether it's greater than the scroller's Y position plus 600. If it is, we're going to add an action. Choose the spaceship. Set Y. Scroller.y plus 600. Let's add another event. System compare to values. Once again, we're going to be comparing the spaceship's Y position, and we want to know, and this time, whether it's less than the scroller's Y position. Done. If it is, we want to add an action to the spaceship. Once again, we're going to set its Y position to scroller.y. What this is doing is preventing the spaceship from dragging too far behind the scroller, and it's also limiting it from going past the scroller. If the spaceship lags too far behind, the scroller will drag it, will pull it up the screen. See right there? Similarly, if we try to travel past the scroller, it will stop us. The code is dynamically setting the Y, the north and south position of the spaceship, preventing it from falling too far behind or going too far forward.